Hey guys, it's Ali here, and welcome to a new NU session. Yeah, I haven't done one of these for a while, and I'm super pumped to get back into it. Lately, Showdown's been a bit of a hit and miss for me. Like, some days I'd really like it, and some days it's just such a chore. But today is I'm having a good day, so we'll see how this goes. So I just built a new team. It took me like half an hour, 40 minutes to build because A, I was procrastinating, and B, I was testing it, and C, I was like, damn, this team's got problems with Dragalge. But whatever, we'll just jump into it anyway. So I wanted to build a team around Gramble because it's such a good Pokemon in NU. It can be physical attack it can be defensive, it can be specially defensive, it can have Assault Vest, it can have all kinds of things on it. So I decided to make it a bulky adamant attacker. It hits like a fucking truck with T-Wave. T-Wave specifically for things like Typhlosions and Slurpuffs and Combuscpass, because my team kind of struggles with Combuscpass because nothing in this tier gets unaware. Unless Clefairy gets unaware, that could be a thing, like a defensive Clefable, I don't fucking know. But yeah, 3 attacks in T-Wave, pretty standard, really good coverage. This thing gets really good coverage, so I'd recommend using it if you guys haven't already. Next up we have Horse the Rapidash, because I needed some fire coverage. I was going to use Monferno, but I already had a Scarf on the team. So, I mean, I wanted to Scarf Monferno just because Monferno. But yeah, Flare Blitz, Wild Charge, Dual Run, and with a Life Orb, that's going to be a lot of recoil, so I stuck Morning Sun on there for a last move. Next up we have Basculin, the Mixed Basculin with Mystic Water. Bit of a random item, I probably should like band it or specs it, I don't know. But Mystic Water just for the more powerful stab, even more powerful stab. This with adaptability hits like a truck. I'm surprised I haven't seen more of these floating around. Ice Beam on there for coverage, and Superpower just again for coverage. Not sure why I have Superpower on there. I should have something like Zen Headbutt for Vileplumes. Although I do have Ice Beam for it. Should we? Ooh, we could have a Taunt user on this team. That could be useful. Then again, I wouldn't have much coverage. I could have Zen Headbutt on there for poison types, like Dragalge. In fact, I'm going to do that. Yeah. Ice Beam hits other stuff and things. Yeah, Zen Headbutt for Dragalge, because they're typically specially defensive, and I can't fucking touch it with Ice Beam, so yeah. Of course, we have a standard Choice Scarf trick user, because I really needed one of these to cripple, like, Carmine Slurpuffs as well, again for Combuscpass. Volt Switch, T-Bolt, Trick, Shadow Ball. I was really contemplating switching out T-Bolt, not T-Bolt, Volt Switch for for Volt Switch for Hatefree Grass, but I don't know, I haven't really been in very many situations where I've had too much trouble with Seismitoads. Then we have our standard, you know, physically defensive Sandslash. You've seen this guy a lot in my sessions. I am a massive fan of Sandslash. He's really good in this tier, in my opinion. So Rapid Spin, Spell Rock, Knockoff, and Earthquake. Pretty standard set. Knockoff for things like Girder, and you know, just it's a support move really. I don't have it on anything else. So I needed a knockoff user because of, you know, Eviolite things and stuff. And last of all, we have specially defensive Vileplume. I've used a lot of offensive Vileplumes in my session, but I figured I would use a specially defensive one because it takes care of Knuckles' weaknesses like water and grass. But unfortunately, I do have a bit of an ice weakness between my walls, which is covered in my 2 attackers here. So hopefully we shouldn't have too much trouble. If anyone's running a Glaceon, I don't know if Glaceon's even in this tier. But yeah, Synthesis is Aromatherapy because, you know, status is annoying. Giga Drain, and Sludge Bomb. And the good thing about having this as a wall is that, you know, I can switch something in safely and not have it put to sleep because I'm a grass type. Anyway, let's just look straight for a battle and see what we find. Ooh, this guy's not messing around. This guy's got a really scary team. GL. Ooh, I can't type. GLHF. Okay, ooh, almost knocked my mic down. That would have been funny, and not really. So his likely... is this thing really still an NU? Really? Alright, so his likely lead is either Uxie or Oki. Okay. Uxie or this thing, and I'm pretty confident leading with Rotom. Because if he leaves with Uxie, it means he's a rocker. Ooh. Are you Scarfed Samurai? You could just go into Evire, couldn't you? I mean, you can't kill me in one hit. So I'm going to go for Shadow Ball, predicting the Evire to come in. Because, you know, damage is damage. And if he stays in, that's fine. As he does go into Electivire, that's a good play. Fortunately, I know all about Motor Drive, and I'm not about to get swept by this thing. So looking at his team, it looks... I want to say it looks special, because he does have the Samurai and the Flareon. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's special, and I'm going to switch in Vileplume. If he carries Fire Punch and predicts this... Oh, he does. Oh, that is banded. Alright. No, it's Life Orb. Alright, I'll take it. I should have gone into Granbull as a safe middle there, but, you know, what can I do? I didn't really need Vileplume for anything on his team other than the Samurott, and that's fine, because I do have the Basculin and the Granbull. I mean... I can just... I'm pretty sure I outspeed with Rapidash. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do outspeed with Rapidash. Don't hold me on that though, because my knowledge of base speeds is not the best. So I am going to go for the safe drill run. If he chooses to switch an Avalugg, that's not switching. Nice and table. What are you going to do to me? Roar me? Avalanche? Gyro Ball? None of those could hurt me too much. And then again, I don't want, you know, Flare Blitz Recoil stacking up and he does have Recover, so I am going to have to switch here into... Oh man, I'm going to have a problem with this. I wish I was mixed now. I am just going to go for Flare Blitz because, you know, that is good damage. Holy balls. Are you going to go for Roar or you're going to go for Avalanche? That's going to hurt. You're probably just going to go for Recover, which is fine because I'll go for my own Morning Sun. If you want to switch out into Flareon, that's fine. As he goes for his own Recover. We could be here for a while. So, I am just going to go for Flare Blitz again because I need damage on this thing. As he's going to stay in and what, Recover? Avalanche. Alright, that takes me out, but that's fine because I didn't need that for anything other than the Pavilion. Kind of annoying that it goes down, but I will just go in and finish it off with a Shadow Ball. Again, if he wants to switch into the Evire, that's absolutely fine. It's going to be dead with an entry if he does switch in. As he decides to leave it in and stack it for a safe switch in, I presume to either Pavilion to put me to sleep. I now don't have a sleep fodder, so that's not particularly good. He goes into Flareon. I mean, I do have the Granbull. What am I doing? I have Sand Slash. Why am I worried about this thing? I'm pretty sure ground doesn't resist fire, I don't think. But I'll take it anyway. Yeah, that does a lot. And if that's Guts Facade, I'm in a lot of trouble. It's not Guts. That looks like it's banded. Alright, I'll take it. I really want Rocks Up to break that Pavilion Sash. If it goes into it now, that's a good play. If you go for your own rocks and yawn me, I'm fine with that. I will just knock off your item, whether it be lefties or some kind of... Yeah, okay, you're defensive. That's fine. So I will just go for Rapid Spin, because I can. I'm going to take a drink. Mango Squash is amazing. Thunder Wave, sir! Sir, I'm a ground type. I am indeed a ground type. So if he wants to stay in against the Sand Slash with knockoff, I don't think that's a good idea. He's going to play this game with me, alright. I'm quite content with killing you because I get all my HP back in doing so. I mean, I know you commonly carry knockoff and... Oh, you've got U-turn, alright. Well, I mean, if you go into that, I'm not bothered. If you go into Samurott, I'm also not bothered. What do I need this for? I need this for the Flareon, so I do need this around. Spastic there joined. What do I need? I need this for Flareon. Then again, I am Scarfed Rotom and pretty frail. I do need this. I mean, Hydro Pump's gonna hurt this regardless. Ugh. choosing something to sack is not fun. This would be nice to have around for Pavilion as well, especially if it sets up a Quota Dance. I'm gonna have to stand and stack this. I think that's my best play. Because I don't have a safe switch into anything. His Life Orb, alright, that is good knowledge. I can just go into... I'm gonna have to go into Grimble. And just fire off a... I'm gonna go for T-Wave. Alright, so he stays in, that's fine. In fact, that's preferable. I just didn't want him going into Flareon on the Play Rough. Which is what I will go for now. Because it is paralysed. That's gonna die. Providing I don't miss. Which I don't! Yay! Alright, I usually miss those. But now he does get a free switch into Flareon, which is a huge problem. Or even Pavilion. You can put me... What do I want to sleep? I need this around. I think I've lost. I'm going to put it to sleep, but I will keep it around because it's useful for sleep, for the Intimidate. So I am just going to stay in a T-Wave on the off chance to just go straight for the... What HP was that? He must have predicted a switch into Basculin. I guess, maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I will want to keep this around because the Intimidate is useful for Flareon, so I will just switch out into... Barely take that, jeez. I will go for a Shadow Ball because if he decides to bring in the Evile, of course, it's not going to give him the Motor Drive boost, and it will take out the Pavilion from there. Now, what he goes into from here, I'm not too sure. I think I might have this. Yeah, I will have to switch into Doggy Style this time to sack it to get off the Intimidate, but then I am free to come in with Basculin and Aqua Jet or something. Because Samurot's quite low, and he is paralysed, so I'm not too worried about it. I am just going to fire off an Aqua Jet. If he wants to bring in the Samurott, that's fine. It's paralysed. If he wants to bring in the Electivire, that's fine. I don't think it can take two. As he brings in the Samurott, it's a good play. Although I do have the Zen Headbutt, so I may have to para-flinch this thing to death, which I'm really not a fan of doing, but, you know, I've got to do it. That was a crit, and it was paralysed, so... Sorry, bruh. I'm sorry for being that guy, but it has to be done, you know? I think I've got this. God, this was a good game. I do have to switch out. Do I? Shit, this could be... This is a problem. No, because I outspeed this because I'm Scarfed. What am I doing? I can just Aqua Jet. It just takes it out. I mean, I doubt the crit mattered because that is a phone. Because I do have a Rotom, which is Scarfed. So, I mean, yeah. And he probably would have killed himself from recoil damage anyway from the Life Orb. So, yeah, that's GG. That guy had a really scary team. I think he lost it when he misplayed with the Pavilion, I believe. He should have just put me to sleep. But... yeah, that was a good game, and I hope you guys, well, that was the first part of the session, and I see you guys in the next part, so yeah, bye.